Alright, so I made like a really, really good video on YouTube earlier. I'm getting really sick of seeing my face on here. Not really. I have so much stuff going on in my brain, so I have to talk to you guys like a robot almost, because that's pretty much what is going on inside my brain, which I still don't understand any of this. But so I'm gonna post my link to the first video that I made on my Facebook, which was supposed to be just for memes, my Facebook, right? Because I usually just make art, and I would post funny stuff for like ever. But when somebody is attacking you all day long, the algorithm works for you. If somebody is inside your head tweaking around in there and they're messing around and you get subliminal messages and they're talking to each other, also I can hear walkie-talkies sometimes. The algorithm on your phone is connected to you. They are putting more technology into your brain than there was supposed to be when you were naturally connected to the earth, which I really don't know about at all, because I wasn't really very spiritual when this stuff happened to me. Good job, you guys, you caught it just in time. So anyways, so basically the algorithm is picking up words that are going on in my brain, and it's showing me information that is going to help me out with certain technologies, just basically the internet. But I understand it is bigger than what I know, and I never wanted to know about any of this. I still don't really know. All I know is that for 3.5 years I have had people spying on me in every single place that I've ever moved to, every single job that I've had since I started the 3.5 years ago. They've tried to sabotage me, and these are the rules when you're a special individual. When you're special and you're an artist, and they think you're a threat to the world. Apparently, at least these things do. There's another reason why, I'll tell you. Hang on. Okay, so you are not allowed to sleep at night. You are not allowed to sleep. I thought that was because I used to say nighttime is my time, because I used to stay up all night and I would paint and I would listen to music and I would drink stuff and I would stay up all night and I would have like my time, and then I'd sleep and then I'd go to work. That was basically my schedule forever. So I'd say that nighttime is my time. Now the parasite from your phone or whatever electricity thing it came from, it will tell you you cannot sleep. It will try to keep you awake. It will tell you that you need to stop taking care of yourself. Do not put makeup on. Do not do anything. Don't eat anything. They told me for a long time. Don't drink any water. Don't eat food. You need to look malnourished. They were like, you need to look sick. You need to look like you're dying. And there was a point for like a blip where I went to, well, actually I've done a lot of what they asked me, the people in my brain. I've gone through the whole medical thing. I'm fine. I went because they asked me to. The people that talked to me, the parasite or whatever it is, I went to all the hospitals and I got checked. I'm okay. So anyway, I keep trying to figure out what I'm saying because they're messing around. I can feel it right here. I can see lights floating around in here. Anyway, so basically, yeah, I did that whole thing. So yeah, they're gonna tell you no sleep, no taking care of yourself. I did listen to them for like a second. um I was trying to do, I thought that they would have left me alone, because that's what I thought. Don't eat or drink water for a couple days, and they would leave me alone. Basically, I thought this was some kind of alien or a spirit or something like that, that maybe they just wanted respect. So I was like, oh my God, if you just leave me alone, I will sit here for a little bit. You know what I mean? So there's a story of a girl. Remember this. This is years and years ago. I don't know the exact story, but Bailey Sarian talks about it. I think she does. It's one of those murder mysteries, because they don't know why this happened. There's a girl. She's literally like, she's like 20 or something like that. You know, she's pale with dark hair, and she's pretty. That girl was pretty. So anyways, something happens to her and nobody knows, but she became to a point where she sat on a couch, and she told her parents she didn't want to move from there. She just wanted to watch cartoons. She didn't want to go to the bathroom or eat or drink water. She just wanted to watch cartoons. And so her parents gave up on her because they were so old. They didn't know how to help her into getting off the couch and going to the restroom. So they just let her soil herself on the couch until eventually she passed away. This was years of her just sitting on the couch and barely eating and doing anything. She withered away and she turned into the couch. They could not get her off of there when they finally found out that she had passed away. I don't want to get in trouble with this, but since I know certain things, because look at me, I will look at Bailey Sarian and stuff like that. It makes sense. There's other little stories that I've seen, and I'm like, they tell me, you're a sacrifice, Alexa. Everyone has agreed on it. This is non-negotiable. You're a sacrifice. I don't give a crap what I have done in my life, which is very, very little of bad things. I don't think that anything should be able to pick who is a sacrifice, especially if this could be like the end of days. I have no idea. But I would really love to just have my brain and be able to understand if there's a war or something going on. Because I don't know what's going to happen with the world. Nobody really knows. It could be this, could be something tomorrow, could wake up in a volcano, could be in your room. Just kidding. So I just keep telling them, like, you don't get to pick who it is, because apparently they were already with my husband when I had met him. I took it from him for a while, I guess. For a couple years, they were like, you need to leave him alone. You need to leave him alone, because they wanted him before. But I guess the guy he got into, basically he became obsessed. The guy in my head, he talks, whatever. This is where I'm gonna change it for a second. I have to be quick because I'm making this video long. This guy became obsessed with looking at me being a woman. Basically, he just wanted to try to make money off of any single time he saw like me being like kind of like, oh, my shoulder's out, you know what I mean, something like that. So this long, after the whole 3.5 years of, I got baptized. No, I'm not religious. I have to say that every time, but I do believe in a higher power. I've been exorcised. I've been baptized. I've been to lots and lots of churches. I have met some of the strongest women and men who have been involved in surviving this kind of psychic attack, cyberbullying, target stuff. I know of doctors who have gone through this, who have been attacked themselves. People literally post about this who are very well known, that say they are trying to make a movie based off of this because of how many people are going through it. So basically, the reason why I made this one today is because it's getting to the point where it's getting so big. And I will say it again, I've said this before in my other videos that I deleted. I did not talk too much about this on social media after the first part of the attack, where it was like a haunting. I thought it was like haunted by ghosts and everybody thought I was on drugs. I barely talked about it after a while because everybody started hating me, and that was the point. They want you to be alone. Not bad. So anyways, so I need to think again because they're messing with me. Yes, so after a while, it got to the point where I'm finding messages from other people in my phone, and I cannot read the language, but I understand something about this person. They are trying to get me in trouble, and I never know if I can believe it. It could just be a setup. It could just be a computer, What would be scary for a woman to find in her phone? AI search. Let's see. We could put that people are going to try to come find her or something, And then I get random like alerts for people that I know, and there's like code words or code numbers in it, and then I look it up and it's like a gun or a step stool, and then and then I can hear them because they're psychic talking to me. They say, you need to get the stool, save your money, get the gun. I literally know I'm not schizophrenic. I've done the whole thing with that, and I've gone a CAT scan, and before I went to the CAT scan, they said, you're not going to find anything in there, Alexa. It's not going to show up. They also have said, you're going to need a lot of money to get rid of this, Alexa, and you don't have that. It's just funny, every time they tell me something, I'm like, I have more evidence now of what's happening. I literally can figure it out before it happens. It's like, so I have to figure out the algorithm, because everything you do with these things, parasites, she's gonna try to go do something cool today. We're gonna try to mess up the whole day. This is just messed up. Certain things that I know, I don't know for sure, but other people have experiences where these things say that they make money off me, right? And they've told me that they want to pay me because they realize by now I'm telling people and they're scared about it. If they're going to try to pay me, there's no reason they wouldn't try to pay someone else, really. They're not supposed to be here. I don't give a shit. Like I said, you don't pick a sacrifice. You shouldn't be able to do that. Just because, I guess it's because of my name. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It's literally, I know that the other women that went through this, they look very similar to me. So, people around me are starting to act funny. That's another thing I wanted to say. And I agree with the rest of the people I know that have gone through this. As much as you put the evidence in front of people, this thing is in there, and it will tell them, no, that's not real. No, don't believe that. And then they will attack them. I know people going through attacks right now, and I can literally be like, you need to do this, do that. And they'll say, no, you're wrong, that's crazy, you're wrong, oh. It'll be like, I'll say, oh my gosh, a brick is gonna fall on you right now. They told me something, or something like that, right? If it happens, they will still say, oh my god, that was not because of that, that was not because of that. I'm just like, so you can't really try to help people, but the survivors of this try to help people, and I would like to think I'm going to survive, because I know for a fact I was a good kid, and I don't even care about talking about that. You know, this thing, it goes into your history and it tries to tell you that you need to heal your inner child, and then it'll leave you alone. But then it comes back and it tries to do terrible things to you with the mindset that you are a child. You know what I'm talking about? It's disgusting. Yes, so anyways, I shouldn't have learned this much, and I keep telling them this. They keep telling me, you're not supposed to know how to do that, you're not supposed to know how to do that. I'm like, well, you know what? I keep telling you, if you had left me alone, I wouldn't have had to do this. And guess what? I'm gonna say it again. If you're talking to me in my brain and it's all mechanical stuff or whatever it is, my phone is connected to me now, as is everyone else. That is literally a fact that's been going around the internet. So much information has been coming out in the last 2 years. The aliens thing. I'm not scaring people. Oh wait, I don't know. People are crazy. So yes, the algorithm will pick up, and then it'll try to find videos to help you understand what that is. And partially, some of the reasons that I am telling people this is because I shouldn't have to go on Google to try to search something, and then all of a sudden I see like a very alarming word pop up that I never have said in my life. This thing, it literally is just like, this is not negotiable. Like, you have to die. They're like, you need to do something about this, you know? They're like, you need to call someone, blah blah blah. And I'm like, you are literally only doing that because they think if I get involved with anything, it's gonna stifle my life or my relationship or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I've been through way too much of this. I could have literally been hospitalized forever if it wasn't for literally the fact that for some reason all the doctors could tell that I was normal. So I don't need, if I was like a crazy person, I don't know what would have happened, but yeah, so there's no point in any of this. But the fact that I know other people are going through this now, and you can't really help anyone, so the only thing I'm saying is, I really tried to be a good person, you know, and this thing needs to stop threatening me and my family, and that's it pretty much. Alright, well, alright, I guess this is gonna go on YouTube, and I might post it later, and I hope nothing bad happens to me. Peace out.